Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to the show today for Friday, January the 27th, 2023. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here, Stock Markets with Bruce. We like to cover everything in plain English if we can to let you know what's going on in the markets. Also, more even more importantly, we talk about how to make money in this market. And to make money in this market, you want to be an option writer. That's the consistent way of doing this. It may not sound sexy to some of you folks who are looking for big scores, big home run investments. Those don't exist in the movies, maybe, but not in real life. There's opportunities here to write options on stocks you have, on ETFs, perhaps. You can write options on deep in the money calls if you want to do a poor man covered call strategy. We talk about all that here. And a number of the folks here who are joining me every day comment on how they're doing how their trades are going, what trades they're up to. They seek advice. What do you think about this trade, that trade? We do it all here, and it's quite a bit of fun making money in a bear market. Nice going. We're up on Tesla this morning, 163 a share, another $3 almost higher than yesterday's close. There was an article out today on Tesla talking about it is the number one option traded entity out there for dollars invested. Huge number of money and a huge number of dollars in the Tesla options. Talking about the options market in general is at its record highs. There's more money in the options market now than in any time before. There's more volume now than ever before. And you know what? Rather than talk to you guys about trying to find a flyer or what they call the lottery ticket option, where you buy an option for 50 cents and it goes to $5. What we do is we sell the $5 call and buy it back for 50 cents. We do the lottery win in reverse. We cash in the lottery ticket and then we just watch it depreciate and then we buy it back for less. It's keeping the change, and there's a lot of change to be kept. Today is option expiry day, as it is every Friday. Trillions of dollars of options turnover every week, and today is no exception. And we'll be watching for probably a lot of volatility in the markets because Fridays are usually a little more wackier than other days as options come into expiry mode here at the belt later today. 4 o'clock Eastern time, I guess. Yes, should be an interesting one. GameStop is down 3 cents to 19.98. Not much happening there. Tesla, like I say, it's varying. It's gyrating from 159 to 163 right now in the pre-market. This is meaningless. The pre-market is absolutely meaningless because we don't trade options on pre-markets. We start trading options at the bell, and that is when all the traders are involved in the stock. A hunch for me is I think it might go higher. I just don't know how fast and how strong the up move can be. I think there's a vulnerability here. I can see the stock possibly pushing 165.70, maybe, but I can also see it pushing back into the 140 neighborhood pretty quick too. Not maybe today, but not too far from today. So you have to look at Tesla with a $20 swing on each side, 20 lower, 20 higher. Maybe we have 10 lower and 30 higher, but there's a $40 swing here somewhere between 143 and 183, possibly in play as we move forward. That is why you, as an option writer, are trying to write calls out of the money or as close to at the money as possible. There are those here who have done the brilliant thing where you bought Tesla about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago when we were watching it crater at 101. It hit that low trade of a long time ago down to the 101 level. And it didn't last long there, as we all are aware, obviously. But I have it here. I think it was maybe I know, January 3rd or something like that, or 4th, whatever it was. I can't get my phone to work. It seemed to hit the low level in the low 100s. A number of you picked up the stock. You bought it at between 101 and 120 a share. Some of you bought it on the way down. Some of you bought it on the way up. And now we're at 162. And what do? You're asking yourself, well, I'm up really nicely here. Should I just sell and walk? No, you don't sell them. You hold winners and you keep writing on winners. Now, some of you have written options as low as 100, 105, 110, 15, $120. Some of you already rolled those higher to the 130, 35, 140, 145 level. Some of you had 115s, 20s, and 30s. You've rolled up to 140 to 50 to 55. The game plan now is all of you, no matter what options you have, you want to be looking at the option chain on Tesla, and you want to figure out where the next right is for you and what it is. As far as I'm concerned, in a generic way, you're looking for either one of two things or both. You're looking for an opportunity to buy back the call you wrote and write the same strike price down the line a little further for more money. That's number one. Or number two, you're looking to take your callback, buy a callback that you wrote, might be in the money now, $15, $20, $30. It's going to be expensive, but you're doing this for a nanosecond. You're buying back a call to write a new call at a higher strike down the highway in time. So maybe it's a month or two or three in time or longer, because you need to move up, or you want to move up from, say, a 120, 125 contract to a 140 to a 150 contract, somewhere in that neighborhood. So it could be a $15 to $25 jump in premium-ish, but you're going to need to give up time to do it. Don't worry about the fact that you're doing this. You're not going to be waiting months to make your next trade. People keep forgetting this. That's not the case. You're making a move now for the move that you won't be exercised down here. If you're going to be exercised, you want to be exercised $25 a share more. But if the ultimate comes your way, where you can buy back a call, say $25, 30 in the money, and you can write another call to replace it that is a higher strike and a higher price than what you're paying to get your old one back, double win. And you might have to go out 6 months in time to get that trade. Do it. The gamblers out there in the option pit, and there are millions of them are walking around looking for a trade. These folks are paying premiums that are ridiculous. They're way too much because there's too many of them, too many buyers, not enough writers. You're the writer. You're the casino. You, the casino, have to create the slot machine game called My Tesla Option. And you're offering a contract or 2 or 10 or whatever the number you can write at a price that works for you. You're going to pick your strike price, your exercise date, and how much you want. Now, there are already players out there with similar machines to yours. There may well be a 165 contract, a 175 contract that expires in September out there. That might be the one that you want to create as well. You'll create your version of that machine. You will write an option for sale at a nice price, and you will also haul in some nice cash. And it could well be that the option players are so eager to get into contracts that they'll pay you a stupid amount of money to buy your contract. This is what we're trying to pull off here. Core annual reading of Fed-favored PCE inflation gauge moved lower in December. U.S. consumer spending dropped for the second straight month in December. Headlines are just coming out on the economy. Very good. Tesla 163.53 at the moment, jumping around here on the pre-market. 5+ million traded so far. On the option front, let me take a peek here at some calls that are kind of out there. I'm curious. These were last night's closing quotes, so this does not reflect the fact that we're up 326 in the pre-market for the moment. But September 15 expiry contracts for this year, to give you a handle on what's going on. The stock closed at 160.27. Let's just call it $160. A $160 call last night. An at the money call for September expiry was going for $30.50. That's a huge premium. That's an at the money call. A 175 last night, 23.70 to 24.20 was the bid ask. Huge money. So if you're going to buy back a call that's right now 20, 30, 40 in the money, you might be paying $4,000 or $5,000 to buy a call back. You could turn around and write a 160 call and bring in 3 grand right away. That'll cost you money though. If you pay 4,000 to buy one and you sell one for 3,000, the math tells me it's $1,000 loss, but it's a move up to a 160 strike. That's the gain side of it. If you go from 140 to a 160, that's a $2,000 gain on your strike for $1,000 cash. If you're going to write a higher priced call, you want to bring in more cash, you can write a 150 for $5 more, but the 150 is $10 closer to it is still $13 in the money. Having said that, if you have a 120 call right now and it's 40 in the money ballpark, and you go to a 150 from 120, that's a $30 bump up in premium. All right. So if you can write a 150 for this $35, $36 level, again, this is as of last night's close. It might run you 40 to buy it back or 45, and you're getting 35 over here. There is that consideration. If you're sitting on right now a 140 call and you felt pretty good last week, hey, I moved up to 140s. Now might be the time to go to 150s or 160s, and September's could be the month. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying it could be. Other months, December 2023 or January 2024 are available. Looking at January 2024 calls, just like doing this live with you, I have no idea what these numbers would be. 160s are showing 37.50. For one, that's at the money as of last night. 170s are $33. 175s are about 31 to 31 and a half. 150s are $42 to $42.50 for 150. So if you can move from a lower strike to a 150, a 140 to a 150, a 135, a 130 to a 150, you may be able to pull off the switcheroo to be able to roll up into the 150s. If you can only roll up to 145s from, say, you got 110s or 115s or something, you can move up to 145, or you got 120, 25s, you still move up $20. Then you do that today. You go from 125 to 145, you'll get about $45 a contract with the 145s. That's like selling your stock for 190, by the way. Just kind of keep that in mind, right? $45 premium plus the exercise price, it's a 190 sellout is what you're offering your stock at. Probably a lot better than a 120 plus whatever you got for that contract. If you got 25 for your contract or 20, you're offering your stuff for 140. Now you're offering it for 190. This is a better move. If it costs you $1,000 for a contract to do that, you do that because it's $5,000 more to you for $1,000. That's a good trade. Hey, buddy, give me 1,000 and I'll give you 5,000 more. Oh, that's a good trade. You don't get the 5,000 the second, but you are set up for a much better payout. Like I said, if you can go up to 140s, 145s, 150s, 155s, 60s, 65s, 70s, 75s, 180s, make the move. You may find that this week, today, you move up $10, $20 a contract. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week, by then, depending on what the stock does, you might move up again another $10, $15 a contract or 20. There may be a series of successive flips, rollovers that will take you higher. And if you can do it on a break-even basis, fabulous. You can do it on making money, even better. You may have to go further out than you're comfortable with, but the stock is rising and you have got to take advantage of the rise by lifting your premiums out and saying, okay, I'll tell you what, you want to go higher, Games, Tesla? You've gone up $60 from the low. You want to go up another $20? Okay, then great. I'll go with you. I'll follow you higher. Because the moment you falter and you give up $20 a share from 175 to 155, when that happens, whatever contract I've rolled into in the last day or two, whether they're 145s, 50s, 55s, even under still in the money contracts, won't be as much in the money contracts. So if I've sold a call for $45, I bought a call back for 45, sold one for 45, but I moved up in strike, and now the stock drops $25 a share, that $45 contract is not $45 anymore. It's now going to be $35, $32, because it will lose value if the stock drops. That's what happens with options. The sooner you have a $45 call at a higher strike price with a pullback on the market, the better, because when the pullback happens, it's vicious. Did we not just say the stock went from 300 to 101 in like 3 months, 4 months? Did we not see for well, 2 straight weeks, did we not notice the stock going from the 250s to the 150s? We saw that. We saw daily drops again and again and again. I'm not saying there's another one coming, but I'm cautioning you, stocks do not go straight up. They do not just go straight down. They are choppy from time to time. And as an option trader, you got to go with the stock. You got to let it lead you and go with it. If you can catch it, catch up to it, or if you can get ahead of it with a higher strike, great. If you have to go out to January 2024 next year, you will do that. If you need to go out to June 2024 and it's advantageous for you to do so, again, if only if the price is right will you do it. Otherwise, you won't. Then great. 140s for June 24 will pull in $55 a share. That gives you 195. But is it worth $5 more to you to move up 6 months in time? Probably not. So you're probably going to be closer into 2024. Always watch the option chain for your chance to make the move. The stock price will fluctuate, which moves the option chains around. And some of these options are very consistent with the stock and some lag. And sometimes you can score a stink bid or a stink offer to pull in an extra $1 a contract on the buy side, cheaper, and the sell side, higher. There's $200 a contract to you. This is called smart trading. Don't be frustrated. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't be upset if a stock runs on you and you can't catch it. It just keeps running away from you. Don't be upset. You happen to have something that's going up in value as well. You can't write an option on Tesla without having something to write against. You likely own 100 shares of the stock, which are $60 more valuable than they were 3 weeks ago. Or you've got a deep in the money call, or more than one. And therefore, you're richer on paper here. Now you're trying to get richer in cash. And so you've just got to be flexible to make your moves. If you happen to have stock, you're a 100 shareholder, 200 shareholder, whatever it is, and you've written a call on it, you can use the power of your margin to buy back your call that's in the money, the one that's gone up on you, to then write the next one. So you can always use your marginability. Remember, your stock has gone up $60 a share in a few weeks, which means your marginability has gone up because 100 shares used to be worth $10,300. Now 100 shares is worth $16,300. Well, obviously the broker will extend you a larger credit on your margin account, and that allows you to buy back a call, to write another call and replace it. So it's not going to be an impossible thing to do. All right. So I'm hoping this helps some of you, and just want you to stay calm here. The other thing to remember, all right, if you can't afford to make the rollover for whatever reason, you can't find the trade you want, you can't find the call you want to write, it's just not there, all right? And you've written a call that's already a March, an April, a May contract. You've already written 3 months out. You're just, you're 25 in the money now, and do this. Just fold your arms and just watch the show. If you get bought out, if you get exercised, you keep the premium you've already received, then you get your buyout price. You may say to yourself, oh, gosh darn it, I missed out on $10 a share. Oh, gee whiz. End of the world? I don't think so. That's $1,000 miss. So you're liquid now. You got a bunch of dough here. You now have to figure out what you're going to do next. First thing you're going to do is, if you had stock and it got bought from you, you've got a bunch of cash now. Well, do you buy the stock back? Well, if you do, what price do you want to pay for it? You might decide, well, I'll buy it back, but I want to see it back off a little bit. And it may well just drop $15, $20 in a few days. And then you buy it back. And then you write another call again, and you're back in the saddle. On the other hand, the shares have gone up and they look like they want to go higher. They want to keep on going. You could pay the premium price for the stock, borrow on margin to do so if you have to, and then write a call right away for $3,000, $4,000, $4,500, bring it in, and that takes the margin out, doesn't it? Yes, it does. There's always that. Keep in mind, you're always writing. You're always going to be writing. You're not going to stop. You're just going to keep writing. It's just a question of at what level. All right. Lots to cover here. Lots to talk about. Lots to watch. Lots to wonder about. We're up 13 on the Dow now. We've reversed a negative trend. We were down 70. I don't know, a little while ago. Now we're popping a little higher. We're down 9 on S&P. We're down 42 on NASDAQ. It's mixed, but it's not disastrous opening or anything like that. The Bank of England and European Central Bank are apparently going to raise their next rates by 0.5 percentage point to try to narrow the gap between European interest rates and U.S. interest rates. The United States is not going to back off to Europe. Europe is catching up to America. Next week, the Federal Reserve meets for their next interest rate decision. The hope is a 1/4 point, but I think they should go a half and just keep putting the boots to inflation. But that we will find out, when we know. Okay, so lots going on there. Thank you all for popping in and already joining us this morning. Thank you, all of you who have already been throwing us thumbs ups. If you've been hitting the thumbs up button, thank you guys. We love to hit 200 every show. And I noticed that thumbs ups have already been coming in. We have Drew, who is one of our favorite lurkers. How you doing there, buddy? Number 72 on the thumbs up. Nazareth, number 75. Caverti, 68. And Coyote, 66. Hey, Drew, become a member, okay? Come on. I need you to use the neat emojis to help the market go higher. Become a member today. Who else is here? Alberto saying, hey, good morning, Bagel Gang. Finally home, sweet home, to appreciate where you live and what you have when you travel. The best thing I seen in Texas was the speed limit, 75 miles an hour. The ability to leave quickly. Get out of Texas. Charlie says, Uncle Bruce, do you think Tesla's too expensive to buy 100 at this level and making an immediate right for a 60 or 65? No, I don't. I don't think so. I think that you have to understand something about if you're going to be an option writer. If you're going to be an option writer, you're not going to be a 1 week stockholder. You're not going to be a holder for like a month. You're going to be a stockholder for years. Because you've decided to use Tesla as your instrument, as your weapon, your guitar, to make music, to make money. Now, writing 160, 65s, as I just went through the option chains here, you can really write some juicy contracts, obviously. If you wanted to write, say, March contracts on Tesla, just out, a couple months out, and I'm talking about going for money here, the 160s would have brought in last night $12.50 a contract. So, you buy the stock for 162 and you can bring in, say, $13 on a 160. Nothing wrong with that. 165 for March will bring you a little over $10 as of last night, probably bring you $11 this morning, maybe even more. That's a nice little depreciating contract. That's an out-of-the-money contract. That's all premium. And, hey, what if the shares back off to 150 on Tuesday morning next week? There's no guarantee it won't. No guarantee it will. But if it touches 150 during the day next Tuesday, you're going to look at that $11 contract and go, hey, it's trading at $6. It's trading at $556. I'm up $5-6 on this contract. I could buy it back and now write a 160 contract. Same expiry date. Stock goes a little lower, I could buy the 160s back and I could buy 155s, and I'll just take these chunks. Stock wants to stabilize and then pop up a little higher. I'll just buy back my 55s and write 60s. It goes a little higher, I'll buy the 60s and write 65s. I'll just keep right on going. I might go out to April, might go out to May for even bigger money. You're always going to be writing now. So the stock price isn't going to scare you, because 165 versus a $300 price and a 101 price. I mean, the low 101, the high 300, you're at 165. Guess where you are? Near the low. So yeah, you're okay. Company making a lot of money? Yeah. Producing a lot of cars? Yeah. Demand? Yeah. I think you're right. JR, the beauty of writing further out is that it makes arm folding easier. Plus you get time to check out good roll up down deals and plan your next move. He's got it. JR knows. JR now knows. JR didn't know this. A year ago, he did not know this. He knows this. He knows this now. Yes, Richard Carlin, number 88. Richard, I get to use the knee emojis. Maria Powell, I get to use the knee emojis because I'm a member of this channel. Members get to use the coveted knee emoji that non-members do not get to use. So Don't be a loser. Become a winner and join this channel, preferably at the gold bagel level. And hit those knee emojis, you winners. You. What happened to the lurkers, our losers talk from a couple of weeks ago here? Constantine, number 90, knee, says JR. Let's see. JR hitting the knee emojis. Larry, good morning, all. I am number 96 on your thumbs up meter, halfway to 200. You're just about halfway there, Bruce. You're going to make it. And White Feather is saying, I put an order in to buy 50 shares of GameStop this morning. Now I'll be able to write 4 contracts. And yet White Feather is not a member of this channel. Here he is writing 4 calls. Could probably haul in $4 a contract, $1,600 he can bring in. And is White Feather a member of the Gold Bagel? Nope. What's wrong with you, man? I mean, come on. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. How about thanking me and becoming a member today? Thank me, please. Bill Coin, writing contracts on about 4,600 shares of GameStop. It pays the bills. Bill Coin, way to go. You're not a member either. Hey, what? Hey, hello. Anybody out there? Anyway, it's okay, Bill. You can send me a $100 PayPal donation. It's all right. I appreciate it. Way to go, buddy. Alberto, good morning, Bagel Gang. Let's get ready to roll and take profits. Wait, what? Either way the market moves, Uncle Bruce has given us a PhD for 10 or 25 bucks a month. Soon enough, 30 grand a month for many of us. Let's go. I think that's worthy of a membership, so you can use your knee emojis. Bobby Atkinson loves those gorilla emojis. Ubi, number 96 from Italy. Buongiorno. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Great. Glad you're here, man. JR, Uncle Bruce, I know that because I've tried writing way close to expiry and I've gotten caught in trades that are hard to roll. There, you know it. You know it. Nicholas Allende, number 99. Nicholas, thanks, pal. Become a member today. Avim Adore happy 2-year anniversary of the GameStop sneeze and all that to celebrate. Avim, you become a member today too, please. Flint Creek is a member. Neat. Alberto White Feather, great work, buddy. Not a lurker anymore, is a member of this channel. Good morning, fellow simpletons. Good morning, Alberto. Hope safe and sound. JR, watch out, Nick. The protesters are gonna put the squeeze on your short selling. Bill Coin, thumbs ups for you, buddy. JD, get on it, Bill. JD, laughing out loud. Come on, JD, become a member. White Feather, thanks, Alberto. Tiff, Uncle Bruce, yesterday I did the math on my Tesla calls. The worst case is that I only made 20% on my investment in less than 4 months. That does not sound horrible to me. There you have it. Alberto, not a lurker. Yes, thanks. Let's see. John Malone, should we be cautious with covered calls around earnings time? No, don't worry about it. Just get going, and John, become a member of this channel immediately. White Feather, I plan to join. It's hard on a fixed income, though. Uncle Bruce, bear with me. Writing 4 contracts at a time. Hello, Alberto. White Feather, profits equals more covered calls, more moolah. Soon enough, you'll become a gold bagel member. And when that day comes, we will celebrate with White Feather and everyone else that White Feather has joined us. We love you guys. Please join us ASAP. We're lonely out here. We love having more members join us. Fabulous. We have 102 thumbs ups. Thank you all for that. Appreciate it. Keep those thumbs ups coming in so we can push the 200 level around. Just knock it off its perch, and maybe we can go for 250 today. That would be great. Thank you all. Welcome one and all of you to the show, the channel, the hopes, the wishes, the dreams, the aspirations. Matthew, I liked how Matterport released a hint of what is to come before earnings. A Smoke Dog, I'll come back when I get under 50%. JR, Alberto, thanks so much for the Facebook link on Discord. Made me wax physiological, whatever that means. Nick H. Man, Andor, GameStop, 2 years. Yes, that's true. Cheers to all of you. It's coffee time here at Stock Markets with Bruce. Got to get my caffeine intake. It's been a long week. I hope you've made money this week. I hope you've learned more about how options work and how options can pay you. I hope a lot of you have heard this week the word we got earlier about the phenomenal bit of trivia that came out from one of my viewers, how I think it was Wing Commander who said that he wrote a couple of calls on he wrote a couple of calls on Microsoft this past about a week or so ago. He bought them back within like 4 days, made $800-900 profit on a couple of contracts, 200 shares, and commented to us that for the past 3 years that he's had these shares, all the dividends he's been paid, that would be four times a year. So that's 12 dividend payments combined. He made more money in 4 days writing on those two contracts than he made on all the dividends he received for 3 years holding the stock. That's just one write. That was just for 1 week. I mean, he's writing again. That to me is an absolute massive statement that typifies the ignorance of most investors out there who do not know. They're completely ignorant of the fact that they could be writing calls on stock they have now and generate additional income into their portfolios rather than just the bloody dividend. It's incredible to me. There are people out there who leverage their accounts with margin to try to catch a dividend. Like they know the dividend thing is coming in a couple of weeks, so they buy up more stock on their account on margin to get the dividend, and then they sell that extra stock off and keep that extra dividend payment. They go through all that. They pay all this interest, daily interest, which is far higher. It's just penny. People are chasing pennies with massive dollars of risk to try to get a little extra income, when in reality you could be sitting here going, okay, it's Friday today. I have 500 shares of Apple, and it's Friday. In theory, I could write an Apple call for next Friday. I could, I could. What would I get if I wrote an option for next Friday on Apple? And I'm talking about a conservative strategy. I'm not talking about like gambling the house here. Well, we're talking about February the 3rd is next Friday. All right. I mean, Apple last night closed at 143.96. Right now, pre-market 143.49. So it's in this 143, 144 neighborhood. You could write a contract for next week Friday for $150. Like that's out of the money, $6. You bring in about $1 as of last night's close, about $1.15 a share. You get 500 shares. You'll bring in $575 in cash into your account right now, today, for next week's Friday expiry. We're talking conservative strategy here. The odds of you getting exercised with the stock will run that much and you get bought out are low. You want to write a 160, you'll only get 8 or 9 cents. So that's not going to help you very much. A 155 will bring you 30 cents. Well, let's say you got 1,000 shares of Apple. You could bring in $300 and write a 160 call for next Friday. Your odds are almost zero that you're going to get exercise. I mean, the stock would have to go up $17 between now and next week for you to be exercised. Really? I don't think so. In any event, there are certain option strategies out there that are so conservative. They're not designed to get you out of your day job. They're designed to enhance your return on your dividend investing. So if you can triple your dividend amount, let's say you get 3% yield a year on whatever stock you have now, and you can turn that into 9% a year or 12% a year because you're doing option writing, conservative option writing, maybe 2 weeks at a time, a month at a time. You can play that game. That might take your investment return from 3% to 12%. Well, you got 50 grand worth of whatever it is you got. You're getting 1,500 a year at 3% right now. You turn it into 12%, that's $6,000 a year. It equals 500 a month in revenue. And remember, options don't get paid every 90 days. You get paid when you write the call. So if you're going to write a call today for 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out, a month out, the money's in your account today. And you can transfer it to your bank account Monday morning if you want and use it for a bill you have or two or whatever you need it for. So you're bringing in $1 a share on 1,000 shares. Here's $1,000 right now. Here's $1,000 for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks on a conservative option rate. That's just an example I'm giving you for those of you who are out there sitting on billions of dollars of stock, billions of dollars of stock. I'm not talking a couple of hundred traders here. I'm talking about millions of Americans and Canadians and Europeans and Elmer who are just sitting on gobs of paper, getting nothing for it. Nothing. The company gives you jack squat, and they're not going to help you. You got 300-400 shares of our company, big deal. You're just a tiny little shareholder. I don't give a crap about you. Why should they? You're not going to be on the board of directors. You're not going to tell them how to do their business. Why don't you make some money with that stock and be paid to hold it? 3% a year is an insult because inflation is 8%. You're losing 5% on your money, your investment. This stock better go up more than 10% a year every damn year, or you're losing. And what have stocks done in the last year? They've gone down. Many have gone down. I mean, I'm talking Tesla to you at 160 a share. It used to be 380. It's 160. And it doesn't pay a dividend. It's not gonna pay a dividend. So why not get paid with the options on Tesla? On Apple, your yield is pathetic. You want to buy Apple for a dividend? I don't think so. It does pay a dividend, doesn't it? It's some kind of a yield, isn't it? Yeah, the yield is 0.64%. It pays 23 cents. Apple isn't giving you any money for holding their stock. They're saying to you, oh, buy our stock, watch us sell all kinds of iPhones and MacBook Pros, and you'll get rich with our stock price going up. And all those $90 billion that we use every year, we use that to buy our stock back. So we're actually capital appreciation specialists. Well, for that, the 52-week range on this stock is 124 for the low and 179 for the high on Apple. We're at 143.50 right now. We're not at the high. We're not at the absolute low, but we're a lot closer to the low than the high. So if anyone bought at 179, they're sitting on a nice $26 loss or $36 loss right now. Oops, over 20% down dip on Apple, unless they've been writing options against it. If you've been writing call options on Apple for the last year, you aren't near down. You're not down this kind of money. You might be down a few dollars. If that, you might even be up on your investment, actually, because cash keeps coming out. Remember, if you own Apple, you have 100 shares, you have 500 shares, you have 5,000 shares. I don't care how many you got. You're not selling the stock. You don't want to get rid of the stock. You love the company. You love the products. You want to hold the shares for decades. As long as you're around, you want to hold it. Great. Why don't you get paid to hold it for now? For now, until you don't hold it anymore. Can you pull in 1 or 2% a month in returns from writing conservative Apple option contracts? I mean, I'm begging you to write 2 to 3 months out and bring in some serious money here from Apple contracts. Same with Tesla, Microsoft, Cisco, Pfizer, HPQ. I mean, come on. If you're a retiree, you're retired and you can't do a day job anymore because you're physically unable to do so. You're too tired. You don't need to anymore. You don't want to anymore. Great. Why don't you make your money work like you were when you were 18 years old? Turn your money into an 18-year-old moneymaker. That money will do whatever you tell it to do and will ask for more. And why don't you write options on your Apple shares or your Microsoft or your Cisco's and haul in extra cash? Could you use extra cash? Who can't use extra cash? I don't care how old you are. We always love to have extra cash. And that will add to your retirement account instead of you draining it. Because there are so many millions of Americans and Canadians out there who every month are poorer than the month before because they are using their assets to live on. The pension from the government isn't enough. Social Security isn't enough. The handouts from provincial and state governments aren't enough. And handouts are being eliminated by many governments under the name of freedom. Yeah, under the name of freedom. Screw the seniors who built this country because we can't afford to pay them anymore. Well, maybe you as a senior have to take the bull by the horns and say, screw you bastards. I own this stuff and I'm going to make money. I'm going to make my money make me more money. Why should I read in the paper or on the internet or hear from my friends about this billionaire making $1 zillion and this guy getting bonuses of $1 million a year and $5 million a year, and hear about these highfalutin executives flying around the world in their private jets and having a wonderful time? Why are you sitting in a retirement home or in your house in the basement of your children's house, whatever the situation is that you're sitting in, going, we're getting poorer every month and we're getting screwed every way to Sunday with this world. It's time for us to get payback. And you're sitting on assets that you can have money being generated to you, huge amounts of money, unthinkable amounts of money. And at the end of the day, if you've got 30 grand lying around that you're sitting in, I don't know what, you got 200 shares of Apple, and you can bring in $1,000 a month on Apple contracts. What's wrong with $1,000 a month more coming into your pocket? That's $12,000 a year. Hey, does that help? That's got to help somewhere, somehow, some way. You have a balanced budget, but barely. Well, here's an extra $1,000. Now, you want to spend that extra $1,000? You need to spend that extra $1,000. You do it. But if you can leave it alone in the account and just grow it, that can go towards buying more Apple shares. In about a year or so, you'll have enough money to buy another 100 shares of Apple, which lets you write 3 contracts. You've just given yourself a 50% pay raise because you're now hauling in $1,500 a month in revenue. You went from $12,000 a year to $18,000 a year in revenue. Guess what? The next 100 you're going to buy won't take a year. It'll take you 8-9 months. And then you buy the fourth 100 share block. Now you're writing 4 contracts at a time. You're bringing in $2,000 a month. It doesn't matter where the stock trades at. It doesn't matter. You've got this revenue coming in. You're going to buy up the stock. You're going to have an average price, and you're going to write more calls. You get to the point where $2,000 a month is coming in. That's $24,000 a year. You can probably buy 200 a year now. How long you got? Are you going to be around for 20 years, 15 years? It's surprising how a 65-year-old or a 70-year-old, by the time they're 80 or 85, can amass thousands of shares of Apple by doing this. This is slow motion investing, easy to take, easy to follow, and constantly pays off and compounds quickly. My youngsters know the average age of this channel's viewers is between 35 and 55. That is the average age of all of you out there watching me right now. Most of you are in that window. There are some who are younger, some who are older, but most of you are in that window. And if you're 45 years old watching me right now, you're sitting there going, Bruce, I don't want to play the slow motion game, man. You got to help me now. I'm desperate. I want out. I've had enough. I am exhausted. I've been led down the garden path by my bosses or the company I work for, or whatever the issue is. I really want to change in my life. And what I want is control of my own world. I don't want to be dependent on others anymore because I feel like I'm on the edge of getting knocked off, whether it's a furlough, a layoff, a transfer, a whatever at the plant, the office, who knows what. Are you seeing the headlines every day now about layoffs coming to a town near you? Might be coming to a neighborhood or a factory or to your buddy at work near you. It might be very close to the mark. Maybe it's time you become self-employed without that hanging over your head anymore. And for some of you, you have it in your hands to do it immediately. You don't realize you have enough assets in your control that you can turn those into income-producing assets immediately, that it will totally change your economic outlook overnight. But you don't know how to do it. I get that. It's not. There's nothing wrong with you for this. It's not your fault. It's all right. Remember, the American dream is work hard, study hard, play hard, and it'll all be great. Sometimes it is all great, but sometimes it's not all great. And so how do you improve your odds of economic success? You have to do something about it. And if I'm your channel, if I'm your conduit to help you improve your life, well, then fabulous. I'm a happy guy. It's pretty simple. Go to my website, start there. Just get your butts over there to stockmarketswithbruce.ca. There it is. There's the website right there. .ca means Canada. Okay, I'm not like in China or anything like that. That's .ca is Canada. Because I'm an unemployed, homeless Canadian with no hair. You can trust him. You can trust me. I'm the perfect guy to trust. Go to that website and find my smiling mug on the homepage. Go to classes and check them out and start. Pick up, find $150. I don't care how you do it. Ask a friend, ask your mom, ask your dad, ask grandma and grandpa, take back your empties, whatever you got to do, get your hands on $150 and buy lesson number 1. Start with that. And then find another $150 in a week or two and start with lesson number 2 and move down the chain. There's 14 of them. You can take 6 months to watch them all, a year, 3 weeks, however wild and wacky you are. You're ready to go. You're ready to go. You happen to have 1,500 lying around, you're going to get 10 classes right away. Sometimes what you have to do, and this is, everyone's different, okay? Your motivation is different than anyone else's motivation. Some people say, well, I'll buy lesson number 1 and I'll watch it. Okay, and they buy it, and then they eventually they watch it, but then they don't get around to lesson number 2. Other people know themselves, and they go, "Oh no, I don't think like that. I'm different than anybody else. I have got to buy 10 of these lessons in one shot. I got to buy number 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10, because if I put in $1,500, now I will watch them because I got $1,500 on the line. I'm not going to screw around now and get to it when I can because it's only $150." I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm going to watch this guy's channel, and I say, hallelujah. You're going to watch all 10 classes like in a week, and then you'll start rewatching them, and then you'll pick off the next 4, and you'll have all 14 figured out. You'll be writing options in the next week to 2 weeks. It'll take you longer to get your options approval than it takes you to watch my classes. If you're really into it, you really are serious about changing your life, you're going to get off your hiney and get this done. You're going to take the weekends as your viewing time. Saturdays, you're watching 3 classes. Sunday, you're watching 3 classes. And then on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're hanging out with me here, and then you're getting ready to buy a bunch of classes for next weekend. You're going to get it all done, and within 2 weeks, you are writing options. You have changed your economic structure, and you are writing options, and you are bringing in the first $2,100 you bring in pays for all the classes. So there's your investment back, and now you've got the rest of your life to try to make a couple of bucks writing options. Well, if you follow these guys over here, you've noticed, I mean, a sledgehammer is not required to have you notice that there are people here who are members of this channel who are hauling in thousands of dollars when they write contracts. Were we not just talking about White Feather getting ready to write 4 contracts on GameStop? Just 4 contracts on GameStop at $4 a contract is $1,600. That's 10 classes with $100 of change left over. I mean, this is a nothing burger for White Feather now. When White Feather starts writing 20 contracts at a time, White Feather is going to be hauling in $8,000 every time he writes 20 calls at $4 a call. All right. White Feather's days of being limited on expenses and cash flow are about to end dramatically. And this is for the rest of White Feather's life. Why don't you join White Feather? White Feather's not even a member of this channel, and he's making this kind of money. Love White Feather. I love all the White Feathers out there. I commend all of you for watching. I commend all of you for learning how this is done. I commend you all for sharing with us what's going on. If you become a member, of course, you can comment here during market hours. You can ask questions on the fly while people are trading. We'll help you out. We'll try to cover this with you and help you get richer. That's as simple as that. But if you don't want to get richer, and if you're happy being miserable, and you love the fact that you might get laid off at any time and not have a job tomorrow, if that's good for you, knock yourself out. Good luck at Christmas time and Thanksgiving time when you're sitting around the table and people are asking you pointed questions about how you're doing. If you can handle that, knock yourself out. Okay, it's all good. But if you truly want to sit back next Thanksgiving and just wait, you're eating and going to, come on, Uncle Chester, ask me how I'm doing this year. Because I remember last year you rode me down the rails for an hour about what a loser I am in front of the whole family and yada, yada, yada. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. I've been writing contracts for like a year, 6 months, and I'm doing just fine. Come on, Chester. Come on, I dare you. Dare you. Ask me how I'm doing. Or Auntie M says, "Well, I hear from so and so you're doing quite nicely in the snack market these days," and you go, "Oh well, it's I'm doing the best I can." And others go, "Yeah, yeah, I hear by the wayside that you're so and so said that you did really well on those." That's what you want. You also want people to whisper to themselves, "Yeah, he's doing really well with those options. She wrote a bunch of those contracts. I don't know what it is they're doing, but they're doing really nicely." Or you and your wife just got back from 2 weeks in Hawaii, writing calls on the beach, and you're going on another trip to Paris in a month and a half. Just for a 2 week little getaway. Just going away for a couple of weeks. Next year, yeah, we're thinking about an all-inclusive in Mexico, and we might do a cruise through the Panama Canal. We're not sure yet. We can't decide. This is what you want the family discussing about you, rather than that loser, high school freak, college dropout, lazy bastard. You want the other way around. I think you'd rather want that. I would think. But hey, it's just me. I don't know. I don't know you exactly, but I kind of know you. Thank you all for being here and hanging out with the old man here. Appreciate it. I'm sure looking for a lot of fun here, as it always seems to turn out to be. Thank you all for this. I will say that some of you who have taken my courses, my classes, and who've had a one-on-one with me, which you can also do to kind of help yourself a little bit further to figure out what's going on. You've quickly figured out that, oh my God, I don't have to do a lot of adjusting to our existing situation to change our life completely. We thought just making mortgage payments every month was the key to wealth. It was drilled into my head by my dad and my mother and my grandfather, my grandmother, and my uncles and aunts and cousins. Everyone told us, "Oh, you just got to pay down that mortgage. Just pay down that's how you get rich. Just pay down your mortgage." And you've been doing it for 15 years. You've been paying off a 25-year mortgage. You got $100,000 to go, and the house is worth $700,000, and you're worth $600,000. You don't see the money. You're living in it. And you've got a full-time job, and your wife's got a full-time job, and you're tired because you're now in your 40s and you're pushing 50, and you're just not in the same shape as you used to be. Those kids have really drained you out, and you got those kids asking for money all the time. Some of you folks realize, all I need to do is take a $200,000 line of credit on my house, and I can pick up 200 grand worth of Apple stock, or a combination of Apple, Microsoft, and some Tesla and some GameStop, and I can write options on these four. And the money that those four bring in is more than the loan to borrow the 200,000. I mean, by a long shot. It's more than the mortgage as well. It's more than the wife's full-time job. It's equal to our full-time jobs in total. Why aren't we doing this? What's wrong with us? Hello. It's because you don't know. You are not aware of how options work. You don't understand. You're not comfortable with options. You've heard bad things about options. Welcome to the party. Start slow. Come on around. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's going to be okay. No sales. Just mortgage your home and buy Uncle Bruce's lessons. It's simple. JD, the money is from writing is instantly in your account. Instantly. That's right. You get the money automatically when you write the call. The moment you write the call, credit is there. You can do whatever you want. Yep. Check out the classes. Just do it, says Dingo. Just do it, JD. Thanks, guys, says JD. JD, check out the classes. Start with number 1, number 2, number 3. Yeah. I just understand the theories, but I have no understanding for the mechanics. You will with the classes. Yeah, that's why you buy the classes, right? Best of luck to you, JD. We love you. Boy, I love when newbies come in and ask these kinds of questions, because you guys know who've been here a while, what happens when they watch those. They watch 4 or 5 of those, 6 of those, and they go, "Holy crap. Oh, I get it now. Oh, the light. I see that." Yes. Then you hear that those carolers in the background, the awareness and the epiphany. Yes, 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 yes. White Feather, best of luck to you, JD. Right on, guys. Option Nomads, Bruce, 124 thumbs ups. That's my number right now. You are going to get 200 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Tiff, JD, writing cover calls, essentially limiting your upside to some degree in exchange for constant income and some downside protection, helps you bring in a constant cash flow from the stock you own. None of that sounds bad to me. Dingo Style, check out the classes. JD explains everything. Deep value. That's why Uncle Bruce needs to interview with Max again to help and save more retail investors from losing their whole portfolio. To buy the classes, and again, you can try this stuff out with a paper trade account if you want to. That's the other thing that others don't talk about. It's true. You can paper trade these ideas because you have platforms out there that you guys are using that let you play with play money with live trading. You can take the classes, learn how to write options, try to write some options. Think about, well, I have $30,000, so why don't I play with $30,000? And that would be like what I've got. And let's see what I can do for a month or two with this paper money. If I can make money with the paper money, $30,000, I could make money with my real money. That's theoretically the situation. Making mistakes on paper, learn how to do it on paper, and then do it for real. Yeah, there you are. That's why it's an attractive concept. Alberto, White Feather will follow the process, and he will be a Gold Bagel member soon enough. He's a great lurker. JD, thanks, Tiff. JW, Gold Feather soon. John Bickman, I just stacking shares until the prices rise enough to write for some nice premiums. Being patient. There it is. JD, I'll laugh out loud. The wife just told me her boss is moving her to part-time. These are messages I am getting all over the place. I'm hearing about this more and more. Is it important that you find an alternative source of income away from the boss who just said, we're moving you to part-time? Does the boss care about your bills? The boss care about your car payments? Will the boss care when you walk? Yeah, because then they'll go, oh, shoot, I can't abuse this person anymore. I kick this kid around. I kick her around. Full-time, part-time, shitty hours, lousy jobs. All of a sudden, they're gone. I need another patsy to work for me. Yeah, well, go find somebody else and find anyone that's as good as I was. You're not going to find anybody else because you didn't realize what you had. You didn't appreciate how good I was, you son of a bitch. How about that? Yeah, all right, goodbye. I'm out of here. Oh, Bruce is going all dark side. Uncle Bruce and his rants. Love it. Oh, Lordy Lou. Yep. JD, I low-key love the fact that she'll spend more time with the baby, 2.5-year-old girl. And sometimes that is what it's all about. That is exactly another reason why you want this option writing to work. Yeah, right there. That you're looking at it right there. Yes. It's going to cost 50 grand in salary. Well, time to make 1,000 a week writing options. Hello, Johnny. About the American dream, I have always worked 40 hours a week here in the Netherlands. I stopped working 10 years ago, and now I get money from the government. I can make ends meet here. The house is paid. Rock and roll. Maria, Uncle Bruce prepping us for family holidays. Alberto, if you're making mortgage payments and have enough equity, refinance, buy some shares, and write cover calls to pay your mortgage. It's easy. It's easy. Daniel Forrest, if you have bad luck and write a cover call and the next day stock moves up and the cover call is waiting the money, shouldn't you just hold on until time premium decays? Otherwise, you're rolling over for nothing. It depends on the option chain. That's why I keep talking about the option chain. I keep telling you, you never know when the right moment is to strike, when it's the right moment to strike. You have to keep an eye on the markets. But Daniel, correct. If the stock goes up, your calls will go up. But those cover calls you wrote that were all time premium are now all book value with very little time premium. Now you want to look into a roll-up that is much more time premium versus book value. So keep shopping that option chain, Daniel. Never stop. Moore still holding SoFi 1,000 at 18. Come on, SoFi. JR, Coyote, I write naked strangles where the call and the put balance each other out, but it takes a large account and is riskier than writing covered call options. JR, one has to know what they're doing, so I don't recommend it unless you're prepared to lose some trades and be okay with it. Coyote, you can roll up and strike when bringing in more money, meaning it'll fall off faster due to the higher strike falling out of the money sooner. Bjorn, Bruce, number 134 from Sweden. Thank you, my Sweden friends. Beautiful stuff. Swedish viewers, I gotta love this. Smoke Dog, you can make money with Bruce. All I'm saying is you need a decent investment to bring in what he's saying. Alberto, Daniel Force, take the classes on rollovers. Never roll unless into strength. Alex, number 135. Good afternoon, everybody. Swear, we're about to rock here. We're open. Let's see, Smoke Dog, if you can do a little each check, it's going to be yours, especially like me, brought in more SPAC merger. Good luck, guys, from Smoke Dog. Bobby, I like the class when you go off with the net. There you go. Thank you. I bought all the classes for my kids. My son wrote his first covered call, says J.A. Right on. That's pretty cool. Smoke Dog, I know, Gody, but like you, I got a nice bump from GameStop to start with. Let's see what's going on. I'm not a lurker anymore. Anytime, buddy, says Coyote. All right. Let's go. Your boss will never be your friend. They only see you as a tool to be used. Larry Titus says, hit the bells. Good morning. Let's get fruity. Good morning. What's it? Getting fruity. Should I buy Tesla stock? Alex is wondering. Why not? Get 100 shares, right calls. Where are we at right now? Apple is I'm not sure where we're at. Apple's 144.22, up 26 cents. There we go. And the market is opening up here. I'm a little behind, obviously. Tesla looked like at 162. We'll see how that's doing here in a minute. If I can get this good old, phone to work. Used to be easy. It's not that easy anymore. Thank you all for being here. 233 of you are in the house. How you doing, everybody? Getting ready for the weekend? Getting ready to make a bunch of money today. Bobby Atkinson, on a balance sheet, employees are liabilities, and that is a correct statement. Yes, indeed. Let's go. JR is saying, keeps you accounting balance from tanking. Take the class from Uncle Bruce and learn. We can talk about it here, but unless you understand the underlying mechanics of it all, it won't make any sense. Larry Titus, I have a 15-and-a-half-hour drive ahead of me today with a stop in Birmingham for lunch with Grandma. Right on, pal. Alberto, Bobby, exactly. Alberto, Larry, living the life. Safe travels and enjoy the lunch, buddy. JD, thanks. JR, White Feather, safe travels, Larry. Tell Grandma we said hello. JR Goman says to Lurker, Alex, should I buy Tesla stock? Yes. Mandu, number 5, 145. Bruce, on your thumbs up meter, you are going to hit 200 thumbs ups on this show. We're down 21.9 on the Dow. We're up 1 penny on GameStop at 2002. ATIP is down 2.7 cents at 45 cents from what I can discern here. Tesla is up 340 at 163.69. Buy the stock, right 175 contracts, 170 contracts immediately. SoFi, 574, up 3 cents. Apple, up 27 cents, 144.23. HPQ, down 20, 28.81. Google, up 89 cents to $100.05. We cracked the $100 barrier again on Google. Moderna down a penny. Cisco down 24 cents. Pfizer down 24 to 44.01. IBM down 21. Microsoft down 3 cents. ME down a penny. Rocket Lab up 2.5. Matterport down 2.5. SmartRent unchanged. Spire up 2 cents. That's where we're at right here, right now. Folks, thank you all for all your comments today. Thank you for hanging out with us. These thumbs ups, those of you who are rolling over your membership, those of you who are becoming members for the first time, rejoining after being away for a while. Nice to have you come back to us. Welcome to the Bagel family here. We have fun. We try to make money. We share ideas. You name it. We do it all. And we're trying to stay ahead of the bear market. And a number of us here seem to be doing rather nicely. James, Burnaby Fishing upgraded membership to gold bagel level. That is massive. Thank you so much for joining up and moving up to the gold level. That is beautiful. Thank you so much. JW Bruce, number 148, pal. Splair, I sadly don't find a perfect place, so now I stay probably until the end of the week. Then I'm gone as soon as my monthly health insurance is paid from them for February. Hang in there, buddy. Flint Creek, safe travels, Lair, Zeta State. I am 133 on the thumbs up meter. Right now, I am showing 151. Thank you all so much for 151 thumbs ups. And James Burnaby Fishing, graduating to become a gold bagel member of this channel. Thank you so much for that. It's not a lot to pay to join the PhD program. Uncle Bruce for president. Oh no, Oscar 150. I was number 150, buddy. You're within 50 of 200 thumbs ups. You're on your way, man. Thank you, everybody, for helping us out with that, and thank you all new members. Thank you all for joining in. We're still showing this market down a little. We're down 10 points on the Dow. Like big deal. A nothing burger. We're down 8 on S&P. We're down 15 on NASDAQ. So, not a lot to worry about so far this morning. It's option expiry day, okay? Apple is up a dime. We got oil up 114 a barrel so far today. GameStop is 20.05. Tesla is sitting at 164.07, up 380, and the high today was 164.61. That's where we were today. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. Cody says, my wife goes crazy when corporations talk about how great reducing their FTEs is of full-time employees, how great it is to reduce their full-time employees. She says they use the acronym so they can feel less scuzzy about screwing full-time employees out of benefits. And in the United States, the big Achilles heel of America, it's a huge problem. Politicians will not admit it. A few do, but not many. The biggest Achilles heel in America was and has been where Americans get a job and they, inside the job, their benefits includes healthcare. And once they're in the program, hopefully they don't get kicked out. The problem is if they get a job somewhere else, they find a better paying job from another company, they check out that company's benefit package and the healthcare coverage isn't as good because it's not standardized. You have private healthcare, which is, AAA program here, a AA, a single A. And in some cases, people can't move jobs or can't move within the United States to another state, city, or whatever, because they are covered where they are with the health plan they have underlying issues. And if they move, they're not insurable. The other insurer won't take them on and say, you have pre-existing conditions, we can't take you on, which means they can't take the other job that pays them more money, leaving them where they're at. In other words, you're in the federal prison, the maximum security prison that you can't get out of, and you can't get into the minimum security prison because of your health risk under the healthcare. I mean, it's really sad for a lot of people in the USA who are just trapped by their jobs and only to be abused or to get the surprise announcement 2 weeks after Christmas, a week after, a month after Christmas, surprise, we're laying off 15% of our staff and you're one of them. There you go. Merry freaking New Year to you. Yeah. Larry, thanks everybody. Bobby, if you make it to president, don't show them your birth card, Uncle B. I'm flying 2 weeks. I'm fine. 2 weeks of extra cash for only a little bit of time feels great. Now the earnings season ahead. Splair, juicy times for option writers ahead, I say. Matthew, just sold my bull call spread on Apple, brought in 10%. Cody, I don't even think they feel gross about it. They don't have feelings. They are moral ghouls who are consumed by greed. Cody, sounds like the de facto non-compete agreement. Yeah, it's sad, really. The only way you can beat these guys is to make more money than it costs you for anything you need. And so if you can bring in $30,000 a month writing options, and some of you don't believe it. I know many of you don't believe this is possible, but there are a number of you out here right now watching me that could be doing this right now, and you don't realize it. You have enough assets that you control, that you've paid into, that with some reorganization and some education on how to write options, you could be bringing in this kind of money, which means you could say to your employer, screw you and your benefits. I'm out of here. I don't even need your benefits anymore. Because with $360,000 a year coming into this account, plus I'm growing it from here, I can pay my own health care. Thank you very much. Goodbye. And sometimes that's what you have to do. You have to buy your way out of a job and just generate more revenue than you'll ever make as an employee of any company. Just saying. Welcome to the party, pal. It's Friday. It's January 27th, 2023. Thank you all for the thumbs up so far. Thank you for the participation of this channel. Thank you for upgrading your memberships, renewing your memberships, coming through here, saying hi to us, letting us know how you're doing with your option writing. Welcome to the party, everybody. It's nice to see you here. We've got ATIP at 46 cents right now. It looks like it's sitting at sitting on 6,000 shares traded. Low was 45 cents. It's now 46. We got Tesla at 164, up 372. GameStop down $2. Tesla, Dow Jones down 21 points. SoFi up 3 cents to 574. Apple up 26 cents to 144.22. HPQ down a dime. Google is up 85 cents. Moderna down $1. Cisco down 28. Pfizer down 22. IBM is up 14 cents. Microsoft down 41. ME down 1.5. Rocket Lab up 7.5 cents. Matterport down 2.5. SmartRent up a penny. Spire up down 3.5, and Cyxtera up 7. We're up. We're down. We're up. We're down. We're up. Amazon up $1.20. Home Depot is up 9. Netflix down 65 cents. Vanik down 372. Adobe down 81. Goldman down 180. Boeing down 136. Meta up 97 cents. Royal Caribbean at 64.05, up 12 centinos. Target up 93, JP Morgan up 15 cents, Costco up 380, Walmart up 32, Disney down a penny, Nvidia down 109, American Airlines up a dime. We are talking about a lot of small changes in price today. There is nothing serious happening, no particular direction being set anywhere. It's a nothing burger market. We're down 4 on the S&P, we're up 33 on the Dow, we're down 4 on NASDAQ. We're just drifting right now. That is what's going on. That's why option writers make money on days like today. Depreciation and a slumping of premiums. This is how option writers score. And when you're writing 200 calls over 3 or 4 different stocks, and they drop $10 each, a dime. They drop a dime, $10 a contract, 200. You're making $2,000 today. Today. That's $10,000 a week. That's $500,000 a year, $40,000 a month, a dime. Option writers make a lot of money. The market doesn't get it. Most players, most investors do not understand the power of being an option writer, how lucrative it can really get. You guys here are now in the 3 options to 10 options to 20 to 30. Some are 45 and 50 contracts. A couple of you are in the hundreds, but very few. Wait until a year from now when I've got 3 dozen of you guys, 5 dozen of you guys, 200 of you guys who are writing 50 to 500 contracts per month, rolling them over all the time. You're writing thousands of options a month on this channel a year from now. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to be sitting there going, yeah, I made a dime today on my 500 contracts, $5,000. And newbies are going to come in here and going, what? You made $5,000 today and your options only moved 10 cents? Huh? I don't understand. You guys doing something wrong. You got to be breaking the law. You got to be breaking securities rules. You got to, there's got to be something here. I mean, why do you think institutions like hedge funds, mutual funds, pension funds, ETFs, insurance companies, banks, they have option writing departments with hundreds of employees in there, and they're talking about tens of thousands of options a week that are being constantly turned over with these folks who are making millions of dollars a year in salary. Where do you think this comes from? They don't need to make $5 a contract to keep their jobs. They're day trading this stuff. They're trading institutionally in very heavily traded derivatives contracts. They not only play the contracts of stocks, they play contracts on currencies. 1/1000th of a penny move on the US dollar against the yen triggers contracts, and with the Canadian dollar and the euro and with the franc and everything else. Then there's commodities, corn, soybeans, pork bellies, orange juice. Then there's bonds, options on bonds. 1/1000th of a penny move, 1/10th of a penny move, 5/100ths of a penny move. Massive billions of dollars changing hands. I mean, just nuts. Insanity. The amount of leverage out there is unthinkable, unfathomable. I'm trying to get you to write call options on stocks. 101, options writing 101. And I'm taking you guys out of the poorhouse. I'm pushing you guys as hard as I can into the upper middle class. I am not making you millionaires. Not yet. It's going to take a while to get you there. But I'm trying to get you into the upper middle class, because if you're in the lower middle class or lower, you are getting screwed everywhere. If you're a middle class American, Canadian, European, you're getting hammered. You're getting eviscerated by governments, by corporations, higher prices, all kinds of tax changes, all kinds of little nuanced laws that are being passed to just get money out of you guys, because there's more of you than anything else. The middle class is where governments think the money comes from, because they don't dare tax the rich. Oh, God, no, they're the ones who make political donations. I keep my job because I keep billionaires happy. If I can get you into the upper middle class level, and I can help you get into the $300,000 to $500,000, $700,000 a year range, 30, 40, 50, 60,000 a month, get you there, I've done my job. Because from there, in the next 5 years, you will be multimillionaires. You'll take it from there. You won't need me anymore. You're on your way. But I got to get you there. I got to convince you that it's possible. It's so hard. The hardest part for me is to get you through the first 14 classes. That's the hardest thing I got. I have to get you guys from zero to writing options, to learning how they work, understanding the emotions, getting over the panic and everything, and hold your hand through it all to get you to the point where you can write options and not worry about it. And once I get you there, you're on your way up, you're on your way up, you're on your way up. That's when you start telling me what you're doing. So I'm telling you what you should be doing. The one-on-ones come a long way, obviously. Those of you who hit me up for a one-on-one, you get that 1 hour and more one-on-one time just for you. Yeah, that's powerful. But I can only do so many of those because I'm on the air here 5 days a week. But I tell you, I'm excited for you guys. I can't wait for 100 of you to be telling me I just rolled over 100 contracts on Tesla. I bought back my 120s for $45 each, and I just wrote my 150s for $37.80 each, or $45 each. And I just moved up 3,000 in strike on 200 contracts. What? 20,000 shares. You just added $30 a share to 20,000 shares. $600,000 increase in strike price. Yikes! Yeah, that's the real deal. That's not multi-million-dollar territory yet. That is just smart tactical trading, and that puts you into a nicer place, and that puts you into a nicer lifestyle. You're choosing how you live your nicer lifestyle is totally your call, not anyone else's. You have the freedom now to decide where to live, how to live, and how to conduct your affairs, because no one pushes you around anymore. You do the pushing. Way to go, guys. Way to go. Come on in here and join the party. Become part of the successful crowd. I will not help you become a millionaire in one trade. I can't do that. That's no one can. I mean, there's guys out there who think they can. And then there are those who want to send you email alerts, the hot trade of the day. How much do those things cost? If any of you ever figured that out, I'm really curious. I don't have time to do this stuff, but I'm curious. I see ads on my videos all the time. When I set up my videos every day, I click on a video of mine and I copy and paste my message that is up here to beg you to take classes. And I see ads. I have to watch an ad first. I get 5 seconds of it or 15 seconds of it, and then I can get rid of it. There's a bunch of guys who come on my channel every day in front of my video who promise you the world about incredible stock opportunities, option opportunities. Have any of you guys ever priced these guys out, how much it costs you to do that? I don't know how much it is. I'd like to know. Can anyone tell me, any of these guys, and how much it costs you to be part of their trading club or alert thing, or what are these seminars? What are they? I'm curious. If anyone can tell me, please do. I'm really curious what it costs you to be successful on other channels. I'm going to start doing poor man covered call and bull call spread, says Matthew. Alex, the evidence is there. It'll take a while, but compounding returns means I'll get 30,000 pounds a year. Sorry, I'll get 30,000 pounds a month eventually. Right on. Constantine, for 30,000 at the current stock price, what would you write? February 24, $21 call at 150, about 200 contracts. I mean, what would you, excuse me, what would you write? What are we at right now? 2022 on the stock, we're up 22 cents. I'd be looking at maybe March contracts. I might be looking at March 22s, 2250s, maybe April's. I want more than 150. I mean, 150, $150 a contract times 200 contracts, it's money, 30 grand. But maybe you could haul in more like, triple that, 450 a contract. Can you haul in 450 a contract, $4 a contract? Bring in 80 grand and give back 50, and then write 80 grand again and give back 50. Do that on a monthly basis. There's your 30,000 a month. Marcus, number 158, Beachboy. Yeah, it's ridiculous how much I was bringing in as salary and what it comes in from the sofa today with writing options. If anyone hesitates about the classes and the one-on-ones, no, you are damaging your future if you don't do one-on-ones. There you are, Beachboy. Thank you. We've had a few one-on-ones. Constantine Beachboy, that is so true. Zeta State, imagine when SoFi goes over $10 or $20 with 10,000 shares, how many contracts are you going to be writing? Beachboy. Zed Bada Bing, SoFi. Splair, I thought in 5 or 10 years you will take a break from this and travel to actually 247 different millionaires. Alberto Beachboy, 100%. Mr. Premium, good stuff, Uncle Bruce. Motivational to the max, deep value. Jim Cramer charges $50 for his scam course a month, $50 a month. Karim, some trading clubs are $150 a month, deep value. Meet Kevin's course, I think, is $1,000. Alex, deep value investing, yuck. Yeah, I'd love to know if any of you can tell me what these outfits are. What are they charging? I would love to know this, just to kind of keep me in perspective, sort of thing. I mean, like I said, I charge $150 a class, but you can watch it as many times as you want. You don't have to take all 14 if you don't want to. It's just, watch when you want, what you want, and go from there. But yeah, I'm curious with some of these guys. I know that in Meet Kevin's case, he has courses anywhere from like maybe 1,000, but I've heard 3,000 to 8,000 a course, depending on which one you take. Some of those are real estate courses. And then he has combo packs. You can take like three together for a whole bunch of money. I don't know. Anyway, there you go. Thank you, one and all. We're up 86 on the Dow. Finally got a direction, a little positive here. We're up 7 on S&P, 39 points, 38, 39 points on NASDAQ. That's a third of a percentage point on NASDAQ. It's nothing great. It's just a little up, We're up 60 cents on oil instead of $1.50. We're at 81.61 right now. That's the story right there. Tesla, 165.37. We're up $5. Giddy up. More opportunities to roll up your contracts. More opportunities. GameStop, 2020, up 19 cents. Giddy up. I hope some of you are up $40, $50 on your Tesla investments, whether they're options or whether they're stocks. I'm a happy camper, believe me. If you're sitting on like $120 or $100 Tesla calls, deep in the money calls, you might be able to sell those and buy 120s, like go from 80s to 100s or 60s to 100s and buy cheaper calls, deep in the money calls, and buy more of them and then write more calls right away. That could be a good move for Tesla shareholders here. 165. Nice going. Deep Value says, yep. I say, yep. Welcome. SoFi 584. We're up 13 cents. Go SoFi. Apple 145.02. We're up to 145 now, up $1 on Apple. HPQ up 12 cents. Google up 130. Moderna down 115. Cisco down 12. Pfizer down 1 penny. IBM up 49 cents. Microsoft up 41. ME is up a half a penny. Rocket Lab is up 10 cents to 4.98. Matterport is down a nickel. I'm thinking Switzerland, Matterhorn. Matterport, 3.33 down a nickel. Smart Rent up 1.5 to 2.95.5. Spire at 112 down 2.7 cents. And Cyxtera is up a dime to 279 for Cyxtera, CYXT. Yeah, Cyxtera is kind of at its best level in a month, definitely. It's at its best level in 3 months now, but that's about it. 279 brings Cyxtera back to about October 18th, 19th, somewhere in there. That's how far it's come back. Unfortunately, with a 279 trade on Cyxtera, you go back to August the 4th, we were at 1272. So we're $10 away from summertime. Cyxtera has come off a long way. It's recovered a long way, and it's still recovering. We'll see how much is in the tank. Don't stop now, I say. Alberto, I paid $5,000 for a live weekend class. I lost more after the class. Then Uncle Bruce set me free for a one-on-one session and his $150 classes. There you go. Yeah, boy, Alberto, I remember our first session, and then I remember our second, and the lights were just coming on for Alberto. Just like, oh, that's what that is. Oh, yeah, it was huge. It was great. Alberto has not looked back, and I'm stoked, man, because we're getting Alberto his 5,000 back that he wasted on that thing. He's long ago got all the dough back he ever sent me. Oh gosh, he's making money. Yeah, we got to get Alberto all his money back from the market, and that's where we're headed quickly here. I'm excited, so stoked up for you folks. I tell you right now, you get you guys into the upper middle class of lifestyle. You can travel wherever you want, whenever you want, however you want, whether you travel or not, whether you work from home, whether you decide to change your lifestyle and take up a hobby you've never taken up before. I mean, your world is going to completely be changed out because you don't have to worry about this. I have to go to work to survive mode. That's out. That's out now. No. I have to live doing what I want when I want. I'm now able to live and do what I want when I want because I can afford to do so. That is the world I'm trying to get you guys to. That's possible. GameStop volume is so low, says Coyote. Not a lurker anymore. Is laughing out loud. Thumbs up from Moonman Moo. What do we got for thumbs ups now? What do we got that with that? 169 guys. Thank you for 169 on the on this deal. Cody says, stop bitching and get riching. There you go. Thank you for the 169 thumbs ups. We need 31 more. And to encourage these and to encourage your stocks to do what they should do, I'm going to throw up some knee emojis because I can do that. Those of you who are members, hey, guys, come on. Joe K, Bruce, 170 thumbs ups. Let's go. I see 174. Here comes some more knee emojis for you. Let's rock and roll with the knee emojis. Thank you, Bama Babe, for joining in on the knee emojis. If you like making money on options, throw me some knee emojis right now. If you are having fun making money on options, like Maria Powell is, hit the knee emojis and also hit that thumbs up button. Come on, Richard Carlin is here. Moonman Moo is throwing up the knee emojis. Neat. Joe K, Zed Estate, here come the knee emojis. Deep Value Investing, hitting the knee emojis. Thank you. Poppy J is here. The emoji attack is underway. We're going to get the stocks to do what we want because that's what we demand. The knee emojis are, people are powerless to stop it. Senior Esteban, thank you. Marie, thank you so much, Maria, for these thumbs ups. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. 177. I need 23 more to get to 200, guys. Come on, knee emojis, thumbs ups, attack. Neat. Around the world, viewers are in front of their computers and they're yelling at their computers, knee emoji attack. And, Cody Blakely is here. Alex is here on it. I can't get them to show fast enough. I always have to hit these buttons. Howdy Partners here. Mr. Premium of the Option, Mandu 5. Deep Value's got even more going right now. Karim has got him going. Here come the knee emojis. Zed Estate's got him going. Here we go. Neat. YouTube is wondering what is happening to our computers. DH Ruda, what is going on with our computer system? The AI intelligence are going, there's a knee attack coming here. Name Duck Mirko. Yeah, baby. IR Aaron, here come the knees. Karen D is here. Neat, 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 neat. Marcus is here. Neat, neat, neat. 182 thumbs up. So we need 18 more, you guys. Come on, BW, hit the knee emojis. Let's go. So much fun. Thank you all so much. TJ is here. Beautiful job, TJ. Love those neat, neat, neat emojis. Oh, yeah. People are screaming knee emojis, and wives and husbands are going, "What are you doing in that room?" Yes, that's how much fun we're having. People in coffee shops are looking at other people in coffee shops going, "Why are they screaming knee, 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 knee all over the world at the same time? What is happening in this whole planet?" People are wondering what's going on in the Louvre. People are wondering what's happening in downtown London. People are wondering what's happening in New York. They're wondering what's going on in Philadelphia. They're wondering what's happening in Miami. There's neat emojis coming everywhere, all over the place. JR's got them going on. They're happening in California. They're happening in Texas. They're happening in New York State. They're happening in Washington State. They're happening in Alberta, Canada. They're happening in British Columbia. They're happening in London, in Berlin, in Munich. They're happening in Vienna. They're happening in Dusseldorf. They're happening in Dortmund. They're happening everywhere. It's global. It's unstoppable. It's a force that cannot be reckoned with on the outside world. They have no idea. These people have no idea what is befalling them right now. 15 thumbs ups away. Maria Powell is on it. Thank you all so much. JR, what do you get with Uncle Bruce that you don't get anywhere else? Familia, as Bertie puts it. D.H. Ruda, Splair, there they are. Dortmund has got him coming here. There's Splairs in there, not a lurker anymore. Thank you, Splair TV. You betcha, buddy. Thumbs ups and knee emojis from Dortmund. Woohoo! Open up your window to your house and yell outside to the outside world. I'm mad as hell. I'm not going to take it anymore. Nee, 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 nee. Oh, too much fun, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Giddy up, man. Alex, thanks, Alex, for these thumbs ups and neat emojis, and same with DH Ruda and everybody else. The mic drop is happening. Good times. You gotta love it, man. You just gotta love it. Go, market, go. Make our viewers richer, please. Sammy, then my brother Alberto paid for my class with Uncle Bruce, and it literally changed my life. Alberta can tell you guys how much money I have blown. Now everything I look is valued as shares. Giddy up, Samuel. Gonna make you rich, my man. People would think I'm crazy, but I could hear you in the kitchen of my apartment. Neat, 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 neat. That's what's going on. People are wondering, what is that knee sound coming out of so-and-so's computer or so-and-so's laptop or on the iPhone? What are they doing? And why are people at their offices going, knee, 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 knee? And other people in the office going, what is that guy? What are they doing? What's happening? That's right. Oh, my goodness. We're having fun. U.S. inflation rate slows to 15-month low, Market Watch says. Giddy up. 187 thumbs ups, 13 to go for 200. The old TV sitting around can be sold for $100, which will buy me 5 shares of GameStop. You see, Sam's got it figured out. He's now figuring out, what can I turn into stock? What can I turn into shares of GameStop? What can I turn into deep in the money calls? What can I turn into more deep in the money calls to write more contracts to get more money in my hand? What can I do? Can I sell my car for $3,000 and buy 3 deep in the money calls and then write 3 contracts at a time? And that'll afford me a new car payment on a brand new car. I feel like I'm in The Price is Right. It's a new car. Oh my God. Yes, Uncle. And to be honest, I have been telling Sammy Styles about you for over 2 years. He's rocking now. Right on, Alberto. Maria, I just my neighbor. He laughed and said, "Good morning, Maria. Neat, new car." Laughing out loud. There are people out there who don't understand that if you can write 5 call options on GameStop for $3 a piece, and you score, say, $1.50 profit a month, that's $750 a month profit on 5 call options. What kind of a car can you afford with a $750 a month payment? Think about that. Something tells me that there are vehicles out there that you hadn't even thought about that you could afford with a $750 a month payment just from 5 call options on GameStop. And that could be done on Poor Man covered calls. Poor Man covered calls are $1,000 to $1,100 each, $1,200 each, $6,000 investment into deep in the money calls, $750 net per month on that investment, and that gets you a new car. You can get a brand new car for $6,000 of deep in the money calls, you can drive a $50,000 car, a $60,000 car. Hello? Hello? Is anybody home? You realize what would happen? Hello? We try. I work so hard to try. New car, laugh out loud. JR, I'm working on my daughter to get going with Uncle Bruce. She is how I found him one day, very shortly, I think. Cody, hey, Uncle Bruce, you might want to change your YouTube home page back to showcasing your live content. The way it looks now isn't great. Zed Estate, a BMW. Alex, neat. Wouldn't mind a Tesla Model 3. Cody, I don't mean to tell you your business, but the first two videos are an old one about AMC stock split, 5 minutes split. That's a good point. I will do that. DH, I can't afford a new car. It all goes to increasing my positions spread. There are heroes with X-ray view, and there are others with deep in the money views. Mirko, Alberto, and tease Sammy, if he would have listened to you a year earlier, where would he be now? But he has the rest of his life to make up for this. Fish Creek Soap Company. Neat. That's right. The knee attack continues across the channel. 188 thumbs ups are here. We need 12 more to get to 200 thumbs ups. And think about what kind of a car could you get with a $750 payment from 5 measly contracts on GameStop. Oh my God. I tell you, you got to wonder, do you have a friend of yours? What would they say to you if you showed up in your new Tesla Model 3 or Model Y? You took out, I don't know, you took out a 6-year loan or something, or you got a lease. I don't know what you got. You got a deal where you're driving a car for $750 a month. You meet your best friend for a cup of coffee at Starbucks somewhere, and you show up in your beautiful Model 3 or Model Y, or your Beamer, or your Benz, or your Ford pickup truck. I mean, whatever it is you want to get your hands on. And your friend says, "Oh, wow, did you get a big fat raise at work?" And you go, No, I don't work. What? No, I quit my job 6 months ago. How'd you do that? How'd you get that car? Oh, this is my company car. Your company car? Yeah, this is from the direct result of my job. Oh, did your boss give you a car allowance? No, I'm just buying it. Buying it. Well, how did you do that? Well, the car dealerships have sales on all the time. They don't even have a down payment requirement. You just make payments every month. Well, how much you paying for that car? Oh, $750 a month. $750 a month. That's $9,000 a year. Yeah, well, 6-7 years from now, I'm gonna own this thing. Whatever. How did you do that? Well, I took $6,000 I had lying around, and I bought this new car. What do you mean you took $6,000 and you bought this new car? Well, I bought 5 deep in the money calls on GameStop, and I write GameStop contracts. I make about $1.50 a month on them, kind of conservatively. Sometimes I make $3 a month on them. It all depends on the trading pattern. And I just use the money to pay the payments on the truck. What? How do you do that? What? And then I have 20 other deep in the money calls, and I write on those, and I make $3,000-4,000 a month on those, and that pays my rent, and it pays my food, and it replaced my job, and I'm working on another bunch of calls to completely change my life, because I want to go traveling too. What? Yeah, your friends are just not going to understand it. Once you're writing 50 calls and you're hauling in $2 a month on 50 calls, there's 10,000 a month coming in the front door. Why are you working? I don't know. Why are you driving an old car? I don't know. Like I said, you might have an old car right now. You might have a 5, 8, 10-year-old car that you can sell for $6,000-7,000. You could turn that into 5 or 6 new deep in the money calls, which would then bring in $750, $1,000 a month towards a brand new car. There's that too. Anyway, I'm doing what I can here. It's not easy. Is he doing a knee attack? Been done. I think so. It's the knee attack of the year. Mirko, I guess Splint has to rename her company now. I'm glad the soap doesn't smell like Fish Creek. Bobby, that's right, Beastie. I'm in a Tesla. There you have it. Or Bestie. That's right, Bestie. I'm in a Tesla. It's all attainable. It's just a question of how bad you want it. Once you haul in $30,000 a month in revenue, you decide how to spend it and where to spend it. You want to put 20 into the market and 10 into your life. Hey, can you find enough money a month to get yourself a new Tesla? I would think so, or whatever it is you want to drive. Whatever. Zeta State, Uncle Bruce. That is why, out of what I say at the gym about my car payments. By the way, I'm driving that BMW out there. Yeah, that you see my avatar? Anybody notice the avatar's got a BMW logo on the hood there? That's my car. I drive that because of my option writing. That's right. Been doing it for a while with this guy, this homeless Canadian guy. That's right, babies. Giddy up. So much fun, Samuel. It's all a lesson learned, which will keep me always on track. Option writings for life. Yes, indeed. Fantastic. The Dow's up 160. So we got a bit of positive momentum here. It's happening. We're up 15 on S&P, 65 on NASDAQ. We're up 89 cents on oil. GameStop is down 15 cents. It's not participating in the rally in any big way. It's only down 15, but it's down 15 to 1986. ATIP is at 46 cents, down 1.7 cents. Tesla, 165.58, up 531. SoFi, 584, up 13 cents. Apple up 118, 145.14. HPQ, 29.39, up 36 cents. Look at rolling HPQs. Look at rolling apples. Google, $100, 55 cents. Look at rolling those contracts if you have some out there. Moderna, 192.20, down 104. Cisco up a penny. Pfizer unchanged, 44.25. Rollover time on Pfizer. Pfizer, 44.25. Rollover time. And those of you who want to get into the option writing game and you don't have a lot of money, you got $5,000 lying around, try to buy some Pfizer calls. Deep in the money calls on Pfizer out to 2025. Can you get some for less than $1,000 each? Maybe you can get your hands on 4, 5, 6, 7 Pfizer calls. I don't know. Can you buy the 40s, the 38s, and write on Pfizer? Start there. Start somewhere. Let's go. IBM 134.33, down just 12 cents. Maybe we bottomed out here. Maybe it's time to buy 100, 110, 120 deep in the money calls on IBM and start writing on those. Maybe. Microsoft 248, up 3 cents. ME up 2. Rocket Lab up 11 to 499.8. Matterport down 2 cents. Smart Rent up a penny. Spire down 2 pennies. Cyxtera up 14 to 285. Amazon 101.44. It also has broken the $100 barrier, up $2.22. Home Depot up 54 cents. It's green. We got Netflix down 54 cents. We have Vanik Vectors down 103. Adobe up $1.50. Goldman up 51 cents. Boeing down 75. Meta up 334 to 150 bucks. AMC is up 1 penny on the ape shares, down 4 on the common stock. Not much going on there. Royal Caribbean up 19 cents. BBBY up a penny. Is it up 9? It's up 9.8 at 261. Stay the hell away from that. Carvana down 5 cents. Robinhood up 20. BlackBerry up 5.5. Norwegian up a penny. Carnival up 34 cents. Target up 195. JP Morgan up $1. Costco's up $7 to 505. Walmart up 64 cents. Disney up 36 cents. Nvidia up 271, and American Airlines up 9 centinos to $16.70. There you go. We're up 111 on the Dow. Karim, I bought back my Robolex February 1730 covered calls, and I rolled into 35s June 16s for net even. Is that a good move? That's a good move. $5 in premium. Nice move. Flint, Merco, First Post. I was a soup company. First Post. Then that was a couple of years ago. I laughed then, and I laugh now. Soap for fish? My gosh. Splair, I have 2 or 3 ideas at least for a business, and one would be a revolution in the local pet food market. Flint Creek, I love Uncle Bruce no matter what he calls me. Not a lurker anymore. Neat. Mr. Premium, the option GameStop stinker just hit. Last month, I sold for $3.30. I just bought back for 26 cents. Let's go. That's a nice little move right there. I don't know how many contracts that is, but if you did 10 contracts, that's $3,300 turning into $260. That's a nice little gain. Keep the change. Nice. Keep Splair. So the option game will be really helpful in the future to push the other targets in the gain even more. Thanks to Uncle B. It's really helpful and worth the time for everybody. Beach Boy. Hi, Uncle Bruce. I bought some Teslas and wrote July 180s for $20.80. Autumn Festivus for the rest of us. 180s for 2080. Beach Boy is very generous. He's buying stock in the 165 neighborhood saying, would you like it for $200? I have it for $200. Exercise me at 180. I'd love that. Rock and roll, pal. JR, if you live in Southern California, come out tonight and check out my band Outlaw at Black Angus in Fountain Valley. How about that? JR is promoting the show. Giddy up, man. Dow Jones up 114 at the moment. GameStop down 7 cents. ATIP down, I think, a penny, 0.9 of a penny. Tesla up 563, 165.85. SoFi for 584, up 13. Apple up $1.27. HBQ up 24 cents. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for these thumbs ups here. 189 thumbs ups, 11 away from the coveted 200 mark. We only need 11 more to get there. Help us out, folks. Thank you so much for this. I appreciate it all so much. Rock and roll. Yes, indeed. So much fun here. I was looking at my junk mail this morning, and I've been notified of so much money being sent to me. It's incredible. Apparently, I got all these settlements coming in. I have all of these estates that have collapsed, and all these amounts of money are coming my way from around the world. All I have to do is send them my banking information to collect the money. This is so good. Gosh, I can't wait to do that. Yeah. No matter how much you block them, how much you report them, they just keep coming, don't they? It's amazing, isn't it? Is there any way to block these things permanently? Any way to? I don't think so, is there? I don't think so. What can I tell you? All right, let's see what's going on here. Thank you. JR, I'm about to make about $2,000 buying back some options to roll up and out. This is a sweet way to make money here. Beach Boy. Oh, and bought more with the premium, and I wrote on them as well. How about that? I bought Tesla, wrote calls, took the premium, bought more Tesla, wrote calls. I like this game. This is a fun little game. Beach Boy, all those Nigerian princesses without bank accounts. It's incredible how many Nigerian princesses need help and princes need help. Yeah, you think that Nigeria would have banks. It's amazing. Yeah, need help. Right. Give me your banking information so I can send you money. Send me a couple $100 just to test to see if it works. Yeah, let's figure that out. Yeah, okay. 585 on SoFi, up 14 cents. Giddy up, man. JR, oh, you're a prince in Nigeria now too, Uncle B. I didn't know we were related. Deuce Caboose, number 188, Bruce. Mike, come back. Let's go, buddy. Where is Mike anyway? Where did Mike go? What happened to Mike? Not sure what's going on there. Let's see. Where are we at now? We have 191 of those thumbs ups. Thank you all. Thank you. 9 to go. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Uncle B, it's a scam. I did that 6 times and they never sent me the money. I did it 6 times. Mirko, JR, didn't you play the Black Angus last Friday? Your band is either well or the boss of Black Angus, a relative of yours. I'm going to guess number 1. You're a good band. What's the deal right there, buddy? Neat is what I say. 192 thumbs ups. That means I need 8 more. Tiff, it's a real sad story how well this scam emails work. Where's Henry, by the way, Beach Boy? Whatever happened to Henry and whatever happened to that girl, Donna? Bobby, to stop them, you have to find the unsubscribe link in their email, but that means you're alive and another email gets sent. Cut the head off the snake and 2 more grow back. That's the problem. You can't stop them. It can't be done. We've got 193 thumbs up, so I need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 more. There's 7 knees. 7 knees have been posted. That's how many more thumbs ups I need to get to 200. I wouldn't be clicking any links in their fizzing emails, laughing out loud. No kidding, Coyote. Don't touch those at all. We have 193 thumbs ups. We need 7 more to make it to 200 thumbs ups, everybody. Thank you very much. I just popped up 7 knee emojis. Now we need 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 emojis from the knee emojis. Now we got 196. I need 4 more. 2, 3. We need 4 more to get there. I tell you, Lorraine says, I know all about the Nigerians. I tell them to keep the money. Do not open those emails. 196. We need 4 more neat emojis, 4 more thumbs ups to get us to 200 thumbs ups. And I'd love to hit those, baby. Make it happen. Hector, thank you. D.H. Ruda, thank you for those neat emojis. 4 to go, guys. JR, yes, we play a BA a lot. They'll live music every Friday. We play at 5 different stores. They have quite a live music business going there. JR, sweet gig too. Play music, get fed, great crowd. That isn't drunk and get out of there by 10 p.m. Beats playing in bars. Richard, neat. Mirko, the last of Henry's remains are in some croc's belly. Maria, thumbs ups here. I need 1 more thumbs ups. There it is. There's the knee emoji. 1 knee emoji. I need 1 more thumbs ups. We have 199 to get to the promised land of 200 thumbs ups. Maria, 199. Beach Boy, I have an urge to click those links. What do I do? I need some serious help. JR, neat, Karim, neat, JR, neat, Cindy, 199, JR, neat, Nurko, number 1. We got it. 200 thumbs ups have come in. We're there, and you made it, Maria Powell. 200 thumbs ups. Yay! Neat. Maybe a one-on-one intervention. Beach Boy is asking about neat. Oh my goodness, the knee emojis are attacking everywhere. We're going through everything. Neat. There you go. Oh, it's so much fun. Thank you, everybody, for the knee emojis. Appreciate it. Beach Boy, I am full up on Sunday. I have no openings this Sunday for one-on-ones. We'll have to try to find another convenient time to get together. Octavio Moran and Beach Boy, thank you for these knee emojis. Deep value. Neat. There they come. You got to love that. I can only say, here we go, babies. Thank you for the thumbs ups. 202 now have come in. Appreciate that, everybody. You guys are awesome. It's much appreciated. Good stuff. 50-point gain on the down. We're pulling back a little bit. GameStop 1976 down 25 cents. 46.2 on ATIP down 1.5 cents. Tesla 164.68 up 441. SoFi 580 up 9 cents. 581 now up a dime. Apple 145.02 up 106. HPQ up 29 cents to 29.30. Google at $100 19 cents up 103. So we have some gains, some losses, some here and there. Another fun session. It's option expiry Friday today. Thank you all. Robert Benson, number 202. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Putting us over there and keeping us over there. Ketchup emojis, jelly emojis from Mirko. Cheers emojis from Maria Powell. Thumbs emojis from me. Zzz from me. Neat from everybody else. Thank you all for all of your emoji. You gotta love it. Become a member today and join us on the knee attacks. We have too much fun with the knee attacks out there. Members only. Become a member immediately. Upgrade to Gold Bagel member and really have some fun with us. Wednesday nights, 8 o'clock, primetime show just for Gold Bagel members. Every morning around 8 o'clock in the morning, just Gold Bagel members. Pre-alert show just for Gold Bagel members. Become a Gold Bagel member today and become a winner. A super duper winner rather than just a winner at the chilling level. And don't be a lurker. Become a winner and join us as a member of the channel. Thank you, guys. All of you for everything. So much appreciated. Lots going on. And lots happening out there. You know what else I'm getting? I'm getting a lot of emails lately. People saying, "Oh, I love your channel. Blah blah blah. You're just great. I'd like to help you with your shorts. Can I help you put short videos together?" And I get a bunch of these. I have no idea if these people are legit or there's some fizzing thing. I'm not sure what to make of it. I'm a bit confused by that. What else is going on over there? Google must be thinking, Mirko says they're lost over there. Those guys are crazy. What's going on over there? See, here's something that I wanted to mention too. I'm over the place right now. If you give me emojis and just pop up, whatever emojis, you do 10 of these different emojis. What happens is YouTube is measuring how many engagements the channel gets. This is an engagement. The channel measures how many people or watching concurrently, and of the all the watchers, how many messages you're getting from the people. So if I get you guys doing knee attacks, that lifts how many messages are coming through the system, and that skews the numbers higher in our favor for more promotion because it shows more activity on the channel. There's always when you comment to me, it also helps, of course. Gold Bagel member, winner, chicken dinner. Splair, just in case, have an enjoyable weekend, everybody. Zeta State, how do we know when we need a one-on-one? How do you know? You're not rich enough? You know you need a one-on-one. Splair, and hopefully we're catching us all later here. Bobby, GameStop turned red. BW, volcano. So if you guys are putting up emojis, you guys are asking me questions. You're just giving thumbs ups. You're telling me what number you are on the thumbs up meter. Anything like that. That's another notification. That's another message. That's measured in San Francisco or wherever the computers are, which tells more YouTubers, go over there, watch this channel. You might enjoy it. It's a good group over there. Engagement, says BW. Karim, do shorts and post on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, pick up new followers. Matthew, thumbs ups. Oscar, neat. John, easy. John Gill, thumbs ups. Mirko, the Google Shorts is the exact right thing for the 8-second attention span, folks. The guys and girls you love so much, but it might bring in some new viewers. You never know. Mandu, ketchup emojis. Bobby, make a reel on Facebook. Option Nomads, neat, and cowbell. Thank you. Well, like I said, I'm looking into it. I do look into this. I just don't want to use an hour of my day additionally to do stuff that is just more of a fad kind of a thing. I'd rather do research on options and make you richer. It's a catch-22. You know, how much time do you spend on this versus that, on this versus that? Maria, curling emojis. Thank you, curling rocks. Cody, we can do better than that, Uncle Bruce. I used to post your live stream several times a day on Twitter. Anyone who wants to do that sort of thing, it's a big help. Oh, please do. I mean, if you guys can post, if all of you guys, if 20 of you are posting my videos, my live shows on Twitter through your own Twitter accounts, that would be 20 sources of potential traffic for the channel. If you guys were to post my show on Facebook, on whatever pages you're involved with, if you can do that, that would help dramatically too. In any other way you can do it, I would love that. That would help this channel dramatically. Yes, thank you all. Bagel, neat. Cowbell. I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. There you have it. Thank you all. Well, like I say, I'm always looking into ways to promote the channel and grow the channel. There are people out there who are members of Facebook groups and other groups, and if there's a way to be promoted to those folks, hey, you want to make money in the market, join these guys over here at the Stock Markets with Bruce. Check these guys out; they have a lot of fun, and let's go from there. And if you love the Knights of Knee, you definitely want to go over to that guy's channel. And if you like the movie Die Hard, you definitely want to go to that guy's channel. You like Seinfeld quotes, you definitely want to go to that guy's channel. Anyway, we're having too much fun. Thank you all so much for being around today. I appreciate it. 1990 on GameStop, down a dime. Tesla is up 549. SoFi up 11. Apple up 153. HPQ up 24. So, hey, we got some movement today. It's option expiry day. I'll be back this afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern time. Thank you all for being here today. Cody, I forget that it's a new year and that every day new people come to the market. Do your part and keep newcomers away from discard boiler rooms and the pit of snakes that is Wall Street bets. JR Ultramus, please tell us about the curling emojis. Well, Jen loves watching curling on television. She absolutely loves watching curling. So we put up some curling rocks. Marcus, CYXT is up 13%. How about that? We're up 34 cents at 305. CYXT is popping right now at 305 a share on 440,000. Something's going on CYXT. They might have that a deal worked out on their becoming a REIT? They're trying to become a REIT, which would pay monthly dividends and stuff. There's something cooking over there. They've been working on for a long time to reorganize their entire corporation. 306 now on CYXT. Giddy up. BW, which former SPAC will hit the coveted $10 first? SoFi was one of them. Leapfrog it. Matthew, have a great day, folks. Kent, golfing today. Iron on. Spicy Android. Neat, neat, neat. Thank you, Kent, for your for your message. They help. 303 on CYXT. Volume now 449,000. There's definitely something cooking at CYXT. We're up 32 cents. Something's going on. This is the best level, certainly in a month, certainly in 3 months. This is the best level by far. At 303 or so, we're back to October the 10th. To October the 5th was 374. So we got a long way to go here to really make inroads. But we'll take these gains any way we can get them. Please run that puppy. Please run that puppy. That would be just fabulous. I know there are viewers here sitting on this stuff who've been waiting a long time. Any way it wants to go, let's go. $3 a unit. Anything anywhere? I don't see any news. Is there any news? Let's see. News release. Nope. No news release. No particular announcement anyway, but something is cooking here. Something is going on. Somebody senses something. Maybe it's an institutional investor. Maybe it's a large buyer. Someone picking up stock. I don't know. But Cyxtera is on the move for just a moment there. Will it continue? We'll find out soon enough. Indeed, everybody. Are you having fun today? Fun at the OK Corral. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for joining this group and this channel and this group of crazies. 206 thumbs ups now. Thank you all. Let's go. Making some dough here. Later, everybody. Maria saying, Christina, Uncle Bruce just rolled some GameStop. I just rolled some GameStop. Giddy up. 1985 right now on the GameStop shares, 45.1 on ATIP, 166.34 on Tesla, up $6, going higher. SoFi 582, we're up 11 cents. Apple up 139, HPQ up 28, Google up 117. Back to Cyxtera up 299.5, 299 even, up on 458,000 shares right now on Cyxtera. Took a shot all the way to 307, now backing up a little bit. Sellers are catching up to the buyer, but something is cooking over there. I don't know what it is. I had 317. I had March $19 calls on GameStop, and I bought them back for what is it, $395 to $320. What does that mean? And I turned around and I sold May 1875s for $415. So I went down a quarter on the strike, but I went up to $415 on cash for the extra time. Right on. JR, aren't those Google Shorts used to put the ads at the front of other videos? Is that what they're used for? I don't know. Christina, 305. So bought them back for 305 and sold them for 415. And is that what's going on? Willie, number 206, Bruce. We're at 206 on the thumbs up meter. Thanks, pal. Very, very much for that. 299 Cyxtera right now on 458,000. Seems to be the deal. 460,000. A couple more just went through. 299 on Cyxtera. Okay. The Dow is green, but only green by 9.8. We're up 3 on S&P, 45 on NASDAQ. Oil is up 88 cents. Whoo-wee, there it is. That's the story. I'm sticking to it. You know, I never proofread. You know, I never proofread my messages. Christina said, hauling in more money. That's what it's about, Christina. Hauling in more cash. Giddy up indeed. 1982 on GameStop, down 19 at this moment in time. The volume on our GameStop shares today, 533,000 shares. Just dead quiet nowadays on GameStop. Tesla 166.24 up 597. This is just short of the high of the day on 66.7 million volume now at these levels. And there you have it. It's active. It definitely is. All right, everybody, back to $3 on the Cyxtera, $3.50. $3.50 a penny, up 29.5 now on Cyxtera, 462.7, 462,700 shares traded on Cyxtera. Now 301, moving up again on Cyxtera, climbing a little higher. Something is cooking on Cyxtera. I don't know what, but something is going on here. It's moving up at the moment. We'll have to watch that and see what gives. 301 last trade, up 30 cents on Cyxtera. Okay. JR, speaking of which, would it help with your revenue, Uncle Bruce, if we watch the full ad at the beginning of your live feed? No, it won't help. Cody, YouTube Shorts is YouTube's answer to TikTok, I believe. I'm not sure what that's for, Uncle Bruce. That's true. That's true. Spicy, YouTube Shorts would give you more exposure. That's possibly true. Yes. Mirko, Uncle Bruce, I could move Tesla 150 December 2023 to June 2024 165s with $6 profit. Would you do that? That's a good move, dollar wise. Now that the stock is 166, this is possible. So you may want to consider it. You may want to just wait a little longer and see if this improves even more, because that 165 will rise, that 150 will shrink from the book value to time value. So the spread might improve between the two. The higher the stock goes, almost 167 now. Keep a close eye on that, Mirko. Cody, maybe like Uncle Bruce Success Shorts, White Feather just made X. Come see how. Deep value, Tesla heading for 600 billion market cap. It's crazy how Tesla can add 100 billion so quickly. Cindy, if Tesla gets to 168, I'm out of the money on two options. Keep an eye open on rollovers. Always keep an eye open on rollovers. Interesting stuff. 1988 down 13 on GameStop. Tesla 167.15, 167.29, up $7 now on Tesla. It's moving even higher. Very good. Very good. That means all of you are richer on your Tesla stock and your deep in the money calls. Congratulations. Get richer, get richer, get richer. Look at rollovers. Let's go. Oh, yeah. CYXT 304.5. 304.5 on CYXT now, up 33.5 cents on 466,500. This is improving and it's picking up. Something's going on here. I'm thinking that they were trying to become a REIT, which means that they would be a real estate equity investment trust or something like that. And the plan would be, I think, to pay monthly dividends. That would be the plan then. They would become a dividend generator of their revenue. They'd be a revenue generator, and they would just pay out. Now, I don't know what that puts the stock at. It depends on what the dividend would be set at. If the dividend is 3 cents a month, I'm just playing games now, that's 1% a month on a $3 unit. That's 12% a year. That could move this to $6, you see. That would be a 5% dividend. Get what I'm saying? If the payout is 5 cents a month, and I don't even know if it could be that, I have no idea. But if it would be 5 cents a month, that's 60 cents a year. That's 20% yield. That could put the stock at 6, would be a 10% yield, and could put it at 12 would be a 5% yield. I mean, I don't know. 305 is where it is right now. So is that the plan? Is that going to be the plan? Is this the final plan? They've been delaying and delaying. They've been working it. I don't know, 468,000, 305. The high of the day, 307. We're right back to the high of the day on Cyxtera, CYXT, a former SPAC that I've been following and loyal to from beginning. I don't know. Cody, I know you could cut answers from your live shows about specific plays just to showcase what you can do. Then you could just crop the shorts from the live shows rather than making them from scratch. See, there's that. I mean, it's a question of how much work is this. If I have an editor do it, it'll cost me a lot of dough to do that. The shorts won't make that much money. But could it improve the exposure of the channel? You see, it's one of those, well, you're investing in yourself and you're doing Maybe, maybe. Cody, crop from the rants too. Then let you hit more than just people looking for stock stuff. Yeah, but I don't want to have people come here and then leave. I'd rather have people really want to be here for obvious reasons. 305 on Cyxtera, up 34 cents. GameStop down 20. Tesla up 664 to 166.91. SoFi 580 up 9. Apple at 109 to 145.05. I welcome all these suggestions for this channel, any and all. Any way this channel can be exposed, promoted, pushed further, that would help for classroom sales, one-on-one sessions, donations, memberships. I mean, that works for me. Gets more people into the option game, gets people exposed to those SPACs, former SPACs we love. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we can create another 1,000 shareholders in SoFi because of following here, that would be a good thing. I would think so. Yeah. Dude, I did notice CYXT in the pre-market. The bid-ask spread on the stock was very wide. That might explain the rise. I believe it was 220 bid and 285 ask. Could be it. Cody, yeah, but you're at the bottom of the list for suggestions to people who already know that are looking for stock stuff. If you get stumble-ins, you could make converts. That's true. Deep value, COXT is up 60% year to date. It's on a tear. Yeah, but it's come down 80% from its highs, right? But you know, it's up. Hey, don't 307 right now. That's the high of the day right here. We're back up 36 cents right now. 307. This is the high of the day again. 477,000. Yeah, this is looking good on CYXT. Honestly, I would cut them by myself into shorts, promote them, and would be really cheap with asking for 20% of the shorts gains I could spend into 5 or 1 classes with you, says Splair. 307.1 now, 477,000 last I saw, going higher. You know, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure how to do it. I'm not quite... I'm not there yet. I'm, contemplating a lot of stuff, and I appreciate these comments. Though I really do. This is, like I say, we're thinking, we're scheming, we're trying to figure this out. Anyway, there you have it. Tesla trying to get back to 167 here, 166.92, just below the 167 mark. Tiff, for everyone who still thinks that the current stock prices represents the value of a company, BBBY is close to bankruptcy and they're up 7% to 268. Yikes, I was just kidding, but the idea is interesting. There you go. Dow is only up a half a point. S&P up 4, NASDAQ up 51. There you have it. 307.1 on Cyxtera. The high of the day, 307.6. We might break through 310 and then pop another 10, 20 cents. You never know. 486,900, 310 now on Cyxtera. We just hit 310 right here, up 39 cents on Cyxtera, 488,000 it would appear. That's the high of the day on Cyxtera. Just watching this one go up 39 cents. I love seeing our former SPACs react. SoFi, you're next. Come on. We're up 8. Rocket Lab, you're next. Matterport, you're next. Smart Red, hello. ATIP, come on, get with the program. Let's go to 50.55. Come on, ATIP. Oh, man. Let's see. Splair, I was just reading about people gaining hundreds of dollars from shorts that have only 100,000 views, but they post them daily, similar to you already. Tiff, Wall Street bets apes thought the logic, it was nothing to do with stock movements. Interesting. Dow's up 1.8. Cyxtera 312. Another 2 cents. 41 cent gain on Cyxtera now. 314. Another 2 cents. 43 cent gain on Cyxtera. Does anyone here own any Cyxtera? I quote it every day, but I don't know if anyone here owns any of this stuff. We're up to 314 on 492,000. Let me know if anybody here owns Cyxtera. Do you own any? Let me know how much you have. I sure hope there's a following here for this. We've been waiting a long time for a payoff. Does any of you have it? Cody, is there any way you would allow comments again? The trolls may have moved on. Then viewers can comment with their favorite timestamps. Cody, that'll let you make the cuts quickly, and the timestamps work as hot links for other people who may be coming along. Bama Babe, I still own some, says Bama Babe. Cody, YouTube will like it too, says Cody. $3.15 last trade on Cyxtera, up 44. I own 710 Cyxtera, Richard is saying. Now you're almost up $300 today, buddy. This is a good sign. Let her run. Let her go back to 10. Why not? Who knows how high it's going to go? Marcus, I got 3,000. CYXT, I got 3,000. Giddy up. I'm happy about this. $3.15 last trade, up 44 cents, you guys. Between the two of you, that's 3,700 shares. Bama Babes got stock. Spare. I just bought 100 of them just in case something goes wrong, and I'm in there with the thought to go to 304 to 329. 314.9 on Cyxtera. There we are. We are moving here today on volume here. GameStop down 22. Tesla up 650, 166.78. SoFi 577, only up 6 cents. It's backing off. Apple up 72 cents, 144.68. There you go. 314.9. Cyxtera, high of the day, $3.16 is the high. 499,700 traded. It's trading. 316 is the high. 314.9. 315 right now. Trading again at 315 on Cyxtera, right near the high of the day. Can it go to 325, 350? I wouldn't say no. I just can't say yes. 315, 314 and a half. I don't have any news that I'm aware of anywhere on the stock. If anyone finds anything, let us know. But I got nada. I got absolutely no news on Cyxtera. It's just at now $3.13 a share, up 42 cents, 15.5% gain now. And it's breaking 500,000 in volume. Yeah, 512,000 traded now. There's volume coming in here. Unusual volume on Cyxtera. 311 and a half. There will be sell waves, buy waves, sell waves. Yep, 310 now. Right now on the stock. Changed now just in case to 342. Bama Babe Splair. Now it's going to go down. Laugh out loud. Splair 316 already. Dude, I have a mere 140 of this stuff. I had a few stink bits since December. Before that, I only had 10. Bobby, I got 110. Splair Bama, with my luck, it should be down already after hitting 307. 312 up 41 cents. Splair, but probably it goes to $5 today after I went out at 342. Let's see what happens. 312 a share on Cyxtera. Yeah, 54-point drop on the Dow, by the way. The Dow is negative. We're down 4.4 on SoFi, on S&P, and we're up 15 on NASDAQ. Negative moves on the market. Oil only up 38 cents, okay? Whew. What's going on? Let's see here. Bama Babe, Cyxtera partner with ZenLayer to provide high-speed interconnectivity into global emerging markets. Headline news this morning on it. That was the story this morning on CYXT. Thank you, Bama Babe. I don't show this anywhere on the Market Watch for Cyxtera. I got 100 Cyxtera at 392, says IR Aaron. Come to me, baby. JR, my GameStop calls I rolled yesterday are now in the green. Thanks for all the rant about rolling, Uncle Bruce. It pays off. Right on. Giddy up, buddy. Giddy up. Wait till you do 500 of them. And a dime is 5 Gs. That's going to be, I can't wait for the gratuities that are coming your way to me when you do that. Making $5,000, throw Bruce some money. Oh, love this. Thank you very much. 312.8 on Cyxtera. Thank you, everybody. 312 on Cyxtera, down 26 on GameStop, 2.4 cent drop on ATIP, Tesla up 578, SoFi up 4, Apple up 65 cents. Bama Babe, it's on my Fidelity News on stocks I hold. Right on. 51-point drop on the Dow, 4.6 on S&P, NASDAQ up 14, Cyxtera 312. All right, I'm going to call it a show. I've been on for 2 hours, 18 minutes. Thank you all. I have 109 in my wife's accounts. Christina says, giddy up, getting richer. Keep it going. 210 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for 210 thumbs ups. We worked it to 200 and now we're at 210. This is great stuff. I can only say, Christina says, my average is 950 though. Christina, I'm going to say that with the Cyxtera going higher and hitting 210 thumbs ups, I can only do one thing, and that is hit those knee emojis. Richard's doing it. Splair's doing it. Thank you, everybody. Cody, Bama Babe, I need to use my active trader Fidelity more, right? Robinhood is just easier to see. Neat, neat, neat. I say, everybody, thank you all for helping out, being here today. Hit those knee emojis. Let's put an attack together as we shut the show down. Deep value, thank you, buddy. Here they come. Aurora's putting up the knee emojis. The AI intelligence computers at YouTube are going nuts, going, what's going on that channel over there? 2 hours, 11 minutes. What's he doing? Bama Babe, neat, 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 neat. Here we go. Everyone's yelling it at the top of their lungs. Neat, 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 neat. The world is going neat crazy. The folks at Monty Python are wondering, why are they doing that? Thank you, dude. Thank you, Moon Man Moo. JR, thank you. Splair, thank you. Cody. They're all coming in with the knee emoji attack. Here they are. Zeta State, knee emoji attack is underway. Uncontrollable. Options nomads are here. Dude is here. Oh, look at them all coming in there. Neat, 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 neat. Moon Man Moo. Neat, 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 neat. John Gill. No stopping the knee emoji attack. It's happening. Pappy J is here. Oh, man, these emojis are coming from all over the world, and YouTube has no idea what to make of it. Moon Man Moo. Thumbs ups for Bruce. Thank you, everybody. Woohoo! Why not be a member of this channel just to be able to do this? Isn't this worth $10 a month, $25 a month? I mean, come on. Other channels won't let you do this. Other channels won't even encourage you to do this. I mean, they ignore you. They don't even want to talk to you. John Anderson, thanks, everybody. Thanks, John. We'll see you guys later today at 3 o'clock this afternoon as the knee attacks continue across the board. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for helping out with the knee emoji attacks. Love you all. We'll see you this afternoon at 3 o'clock. We're at 312.5 on Cyxt. Go, Cyxt. Go. Oh, my goodness. All right, see you later. Bye.